In the mountains of Vietnam, there are caves where many thousands of birds make their nests. In the early morning, the birds fly out to look for food to bring back for their young. Sometimes the mouth of the cave is obscured by a passing cloud and the birds cannot find their way home. Only when the bright light of the sun melts away the clouds can the birds see clearly the entrance to the cave and come home. In our lives, there are things that seem to block our way, causing confusion and preventing us from finding our true home. Not only obstacles and suffering cause us to lose our way, sometimes the most profound teachings can mislead us if we do not understand them correctly. Even a sutra can block our way to liberation if we do not know how to handle it skillfully. The Heart Sutra is a deep and important text which has the capacity to bring us to the shore of liberation, happiness, and peace. And yet it has also caused much misunderstanding for more than 1500 years. I believe that these misunderstandings have come about because the patriarch who compiled the Heart Sutra made an unskillful choice of wording. We know that words can be misleading and that the deepest insights into the nature of reality are beyond the reach of language. And yet, out of compassion, teachers over many generations have done their best to make skillful use of words to guide us on the path leading to liberation. When a teacher uses words, he or she knows that they are only an approximation. They cannot perfectly express the reality of awakened understanding. A teacher knows that no matter how careful they are, some people will inevitably become confused, and yet they must still try their best to help guide their students out of suffering. I have retranslated the Heart Sutra and present it here in this book, along with a detailed commentary, in the hope that the wording in this version is clearer than that of the traditional text. To explain my approach, I would like to share with you two stories. The story of a novice monk who paid a visit to a Zen master, and the story of a monk who brought a question to the eminent teacher Tuei Trung, a renowned poet and lay Zen master who had once served as the mentor of the young King Tran Tong in 13th century Vietnam. Here's the story of the novice monk and his nose. The Zen master asked the novice monk, "Tell me about your understanding of the Heart Sutra." The novice joined his palms and replied, "I have understood that all the five skandhas are empty. There are no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, and no mind. There are no forms, no sounds, no smells, no touch, no taste, and no objects of the mind. The 18 realms of phenomena do not exist. The 12 links of interdependent arising do not exist, and insight and attainment also do not exist. Do you believe this?" "Yes, I truly believe this." "Come closer," the Zen master instructed the novice monk. As the novice drew near, the Zen master reached out, grabbed his nose, and twisted it hard. In great pain, the novice cried out, "Master, you're hurting me!" The Zen master raised his eyebrows questioningly. "But you just said that the nose doesn't exist. So if there is no nose, then what's hurting?" The essence of the Heart Sutra is contained in the well-known phrase, "Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form." But the traditional Heart Sutra continues with the line, "Therefore in emptiness there is neither form nor feelings, nor perceptions, nor mental formations, nor consciousness. No eye, no ear, or nose, or tongue, or body, or mind." How strange. First, the sutra states that form is emptiness and emptiness is form, but then it seems to contradict itself. saying that there is no form, only emptiness, and that there is no body, there are no feelings, no perceptions, and so on. This is confusing and could lead to many harmful misunderstandings. We might be inclined to mistakenly think that nothing really exists and that everything is only emptiness, seeing emptiness as a kind of nihilism. We can fall into this trap if we fail to understand the Heart Sutra correctly. As long as we keep this traditional wording, novices will risk getting their noses twisted. In Buddhism, nihilism is considered an extreme view which can bring about suffering. When we encounter polarities or pairs or opposites, we have the tendency to believe that one must be right and the other wrong. For example, we think that either everything exists, everything is real, or nothing exists, nothing is real. These are the two extremes of eternalism and nihilism. Either we believe that we have an eternal soul which will live on forever, or we believe that we are just a meaningless collection of atoms, and that when we die, we will be extinguished forever and nothing will be left. But the Buddha teaches us to avoid both these extremes of being and non-being. If we are wise, the Heart Sutra can help us to find the middle way between these extremes. Now let us continue with the second story. Do you have a body? One day, a bhikshu, a fully ordained monk, paid a visit to the eminent master Thich Nhat Hanh and questioned him about the Heart Sutra. Respected eminent master, what does the phrase "form is emptiness, emptiness is form" really mean? At first, the eminent master remained silent. Then after a while he asked, Bhikshu, do you have a body? Yes, I do. Then why do you say that the body is emptiness? The eminent master then pointed to an empty part of the room and asked, do you see a body in that empty space over there? No, I do not. Then why do you say that emptiness is the body? The bhikshu stood up, bowed, and went on his way. But the master summoned him back in order to recite to him the following verse. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form, is a skillful means created temporarily by the Buddhas of the three times. Emptiness is not form, form is not emptiness. Their nature is always pure and illuminating, neither caught in being nor in non-being. In this story, the eminent master Thich Nhat Hanh contradicts the Heart Sutra and challenges the sacred formula. Form is emptiness and emptiness is form, considered inviolable in the Prajnaparamita literature. I believe that the eminent master went too far. The monk's difficulty wasn't caused by the phrase form is emptiness, emptiness is form, but rather by the unskillful wording of the line, therefore in emptiness there is no form, no feelings, no perceptions, no mental formations, and no consciousness. The words of the traditional Heart Sutra are perfect from the very beginning, right up to the line, no birth, no death, no defilement, no purity, no increasing, no decreasing. It is regrettable that the patriarch who compiled the Heart Sutra did not add the 4 words, no being, no non-being, immediately after no birth, no death. This would have helped us transcend the notions of being and non-being and avoid being caught in ideas such as no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue. There is a very practical verse by Shen Xiu, a senior student at Daman Hongren, the 5th patriarch of Zen Buddhism in China. Our body is a Bodhi tree. Our mind is a clear mirror. We have to clean the mirror every day so the dust will not have a chance to gather. The 6th patriarch, Huineng, wrote a famous response to this verse. His response, though, is also caught in the notions of being and non-being. There has never been a Bodhi tree, nor a bright mirror since ancient time, Nothing has ever really existed, so where can the dust settle? Just as a passing cloud can obscure the mouth of a cave and prevent the birds from finding their way home, so the traditional wording of the Heart Sutra has obscured its true meaning, leading to countless misunderstandings concerning the existence or non existence of phenomena and causing many generations to lose their way.